Hey there, I'm Lance and I'm a gamer.
And I'm Sam and I'm a non-gamer.
And we are Love to Hate, where we try to help gamers find great games to play with non-gamers.
And today we're taking a look at Clue, the Friends Edition by The Op.
Everybody knows about Clue, and now they have Friends, the TV show, which, Sam, you are...
Big fan.
A big fan of it.
Fan.
And now we have Clue, the Friends Edition. And in this game, you are trying to figure out who has told the secret. This is the one with the secrets episode. And so you are trying to figure out who has told the secret, where did they tell it, and who did they tell it to, or something of the sorts.
Yeah.
I'll explain it more down below. But in this, you are trying to... make sure they don't know that you know what they know. I mean, obviously, right? Anyhow, let me show you what this game is different than, how this game is different from regular Clue, and then we'll come back and share our quick thoughts on it. All right, so here's Clue, the classic mystery game, but this is Friends, the television series edition, the one with the secrets. And so obviously this is a reskinned version of Clue, but I'm going to show you what makes this Friends television series edition different from all of the other different types of Clue out there. Obviously, this is going to be very similar to Clue. You have 6 characters, obviously the 6 main characters from the TV show, and you have a board that has different locations all scattered about it with a grid-like movement, spaces for movement here in the center, where you are going to be rolling dice and doing roll and move to be able to move to those different locations. You have a center location that you're going to go to make your final guess. And obviously you have your character cards that are you're going to shuffle these up, obviously, and select one secretly to put into the envelope to denote who is the person who has told the secret. And as for those secrets, you are going to have one that you select for the secrets. And so the secrets that you are going to be playing with, you have the phone here, which this is Monica's nickname for Chandler is Mr. Big. And you do have a metal phone here. Pretty nice. We have copy of Science Boy, which the secret for this is Phoebe mugged Ross. And you have a metal copy of Science Boy. We have Turkey Moist Maker Sandwich. This is Ross's secret. Got put on sabbatical from work. And here is our sandwich. And next one, Blue Lipstick. This is Joey's secret. He was a Japanese lipstick model. And here we go with the lipstick. We have the Taxi. This secret is between Monica and Chandler moving to the suburbs. And here is the taxi cab. And then lastly, we have the flower bouquet, which this is Rachel, and she still has feelings for Ross. So there are our secrets in the game. And you also have cards with the different locations. We have the balcony, Monica's parents' house, Ross's apartment, the hospital, apartment 20, the hallway, apartment 19, Central Perk, and Phoebe's apartment. And if you look closely on the board, there are some spots here where it says that there is a way to move from Central Perk to apartment 20 way over on that side of the board, and the balcony and apartment 19 way over here on this side of the board, just like you had the secret passageways in the original Clue game. Now, the things that are different with this version of Clue, the first thing is that the characters have special abilities. Chandler Bings, once per game, you may randomly pick a card to look at from someone you just showed a card to. Ross Geller, once per game, you may look at a card that a player has just shown another player. Monica Geller, once per game, you may move twice, roll the dice, move, then roll again. Joey Tribbiani, once per game, you may propose a plan using a location you are not in. The proposed character in the plan is moved to the location you named. How you doing? Phoebe Buffet, once per game, you may propose 2 plans on the same turn, and Rachel Green, once per game, you may move to any location. So these are once per game abilities that you are able to use. The other thing that is going to be a new addition to this version of Clue, you can see there are question marks scattered throughout the board. Also on one of the dice, you do have a question mark on it. Anytime you land on one of these question marks, or if you roll a question question mark, you are going to draw a card from the Gossip deck. Now, these are going to be abilities that you are going to either play immediately, such as move anywhere or take an extra turn, or you can keep this until it is needed. So you can hold on to this and play it at another time. This isn't a play immediately one. Make someone reveal a card. Show this card to a player of your choice. They must immediately reveal one of their cards to all players. So these are nice, but not all of these cards let you have a certain ability. There are confession cards in here, and this is a way for the game to end immediately. It says if 8 are revealed, the game ends and all players lose. So this puts a time restraint on the game, something that you have to be aware of, because once 8 of these come out, then the game will be over. So you do have to be worried about that when people are drawing from the Gossip deck. Otherwise, the game is exactly the same as original Clue. You want to try to figure out who told the secret, what secret they told, and where they told it at. And if you are the first person to figure that out, you get to reveal what is inside the envelope. And hopefully you're correct. And if so, then you win Friends, the television series edition of Clue. Let's go back up top and share our thoughts on this. And we're back, and now we're going to share our thoughts on Clue Friends Edition while you guys check out some gameplay footage of a game between Sam and I and our oldest son. So Sam, let's talk real quick, just our basic brief thoughts on Clue, the base game, the classic deduction game. What are your thoughts on it?
I mean, that's one of our favorite games to play with the kids. I mean, that type of game. Everyone knows how to play Clue. I think most of us have, even if you've never played another board game, most of us have played Clue as a kid. So It's just a very quintessential kids mystery game.
Yeah, it is the classic deduction game.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think deduction, Clue is the one that probably tops the list as far as, what's been around forever and everybody knows. And in my opinion, it's probably one of the better, maybe even the best of the classic board games. And so, I'm always down for a game of Clue. I love that, the op comes out with these different variations of Clue with their different little variants that add into the game to change it up just a little bit. And now we have Friends, which, as we mentioned at the beginning of this video, you are a huge fan of Friends.
Yes.
You've watched every episode.
Yes.
So how did you feel about this rendition of Clue and including the Friends theme to it?
I mean, I thought the theme was great. All the places that you could go are straight from the show. The secrets are straight from the show.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I really liked that aspect. All the little tokens. I mean, I could look at the tokens and tell you what they were, what episode they're from, without being told. So
Okay.
I do think it is very much a generational game.
Yeah.
We played with our son. And
Who knows nothing about
nothing.
Friends.
He loved it. And he keeps asking us to play it again.
He does, yeah.
But he knows nothing about Friends. And so it was funny to see him trying to figure it out with zero knowledge of it. So I really think it is more fun for those true Friends fans.
Yeah, sure, for sure. And so if you have a Friends fanatic in your life, if you have somebody who likes board games and that happens to be the same person, or even if they don't like board games, is this a good gift to give to that person?
Oh yeah, it's very straightforward. It's an easy game to figure out. Like I said, most of us have played Clue, so you add Friends to it, and it's like all the Monopoly games. You know, some people hate Monopoly. So.
I was gonna say Clue is better than Monopoly if you ask me, but that's just my opinion.
The same idea. You can find a theme for it.
Okay.
If someone likes Monopoly, you have their theme. You're gonna enjoy it.
Right. So let's talk about the variations that this Friends edition adds to the rule set. You have a new deck of cards, right?
Yes.
You've got this the player power abilities tied into it. What are your thoughts on what the new variations that are added into this game?
I mean, there's no murder. So
That's true. There is no murder. No darkness to this game necessarily.
Yeah. So it makes it a little
family friendly.
Yeah.
Okay. What about the cards though? With this new deck of cards, you've got these secrets, and you draw a card, and it usually lets you do something immediately, and it's a good thing. Or sometimes you can hold on to it and play it at another time, letting you take another turn, or make two guesses on one guess. What do you think of that?
I thought that was great. I think it just added a little bit more, to a game that you're already very familiar with.
Sure, yeah, and it's not so much that I think it weighs the game down and makes it complicated.
Yeah.
I do enjoy the aspect of that there are so many cards in that deck that can bring the game to an end.
Yeah.
And so when you get to that 7th out of 8 secrets card that has come out, then you really have to worry, at any point, you could roll a question mark, draw a card, and that could be the 8th one, and boom, everybody loses. So
it also means the game's not going to last forever.
That's true as well. Yes, absolutely. So it does limit the game and in a good way, and makes you have to really be on top of your game. So I think that's a good addition to the game. I like the cards. I think that was good. I like the player abilities too, because that everybody's is different, and they're pretty useful. All right. I mean, I know when I played as Phoebe in the portion that you guys got to see of that game, you get to make 2 guesses on one turn, and that's super powerful. Like you can really gain a lot of information by doing that. So I think that's a good addition. And like we've said, everybody knows Clue. This just adds a little bit more to it. So all in all, were you pretty pleased with this rendition of it?
Yeah, I think it's a great, fun little party game to have on your shelf.
All right, well, there you go. And that's coming from a Friends expert, somebody who has watched every episode. How many times have you gone through the entire show?
Oh, I watched them originally in high school. So
you watched them as they came out.
I saw them as they came out, and I've had them on DVD for years. So
yeah. She's probably gone through it like 5-6 times maybe.
Yeah, probably.
And that's, how many seasons is there?
9.
9. Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, there you have it. That's from a Friends expert. That's from a board game expert. That's our thoughts on Clue Friends Edition. It's from the Op. Leave us some comments down below. Let us know what you think about this one.
Make sure to like and subscribe and push that bell button so you get notifications of all our new content.
I'm Lance.
I'm Sam.
And we are Love to Hate, where we try to bridge the gap between gamers and non-gamers. We'll catch you next time.